Summarize spoken text 1.
In music history, the oldest performing rock bands in music are Rolling Stones. They started out in London in 1962 and have been commercially victorious for over 50 years. Of the original arrangement of 3 members are still in the band: lead singer Mick Jagger, guitarist Keith Richards and drummer Charlie Watts. Ronnie Woods joined the band in 1975. Up to today, the Stones have sold more than 200 million albums. The idea of nascence a rock and roll band goes back to the school days of Mick Jagger and Keith Richards. In 1962, at the first time, they performed at the Marquee Club in London. The music they played at that time was not rock and roll but rhythm and blues. The Rolling Stones' first US tour in June 1964 was not very successful, fairly because they hadn't had a strike record at that time. The Beatles, formed at around the same time, were skyrocketing to triumph and landed one hit single after the other. While the Beatles had been gentlemanlike, nice and always neatly dressed, the Stones had been their counterparts, the bad boys, the anti-Beatles, wearing longer hair and showing a more aggressive musical style. In 1965, international breakthrough came with their #1 hit Satisfaction. The Stones had their most successful time in Britain and the US during 1965 and 1966. In 1967, members of the Rolling Stones were accused of taking drugs. Guitarist Brian Jones could not stand the force of success and left the band in 1969. He committed suicide shortly afterwards.
For more information, follow us. And don't forget to subscribe our channel.